So Josh and I, excuse me, Josh and I were placed at Belgrade Middle School, and we were dealing with like 10 to 15 kids usually. The most we ever had was about 20, and these kids were, most of them were in grades 5 to 8, so they were all similar ages, which definitely helped everybody just kind of get along, but yeah. So most of the time we were there, we focused on crafts. We did paper airplanes, and then we raced them, and we went to see how long the furthest plane could go and which plane was fastest. So that was fun, and the kids seemed to really like that. And then we also did toothpick marshmallow structures. And the kids kind of liked that, but they wound up getting kind of bored with it, but more on that later. We did crafts pretty much every time with them just because we figured nice hands-on activity they'd enjoy. So on to struggles. Probably the biggest struggle we had was the attention span. I think we kind of forgot that middle schoolers' attention spans aren't usually the longest. So like the toothpick marshmallow exercise, there were a few of them that were pretty bored about a half hour in, and that was super evident they were just playing on their phones and stuff. So we really didn't plan for that. We ended up just kind of discussing with them so they weren't too bored. But another struggle we had was they had a lot more energy than we were planning some days. One day they didn't have recess, and that was super evident. They were just extra squirrely. So that was kind of tough, but we figured it out. Some of the successes was the students definitely seemed to enjoy me and Josh. I think it was refreshing to hang out with some college kids for them instead of the older faculty, which I'm sure, I don't know, they just get bored of. Changes are nice. And then some of the teaching beliefs I had before that were kind of confirmed was, well, the biggest one that comes to mind was phones. I have a big fear of technology becoming kind of too powerful and too dominant in classrooms. And that was pretty obvious that that's pretty possible because the kids were always pulling out their phones whenever they were bored, which is pretty worrying to me, honestly. And some new teaching beliefs. I really didn't believe that students could grow a cool relationship with people this quickly, but it's pretty obvious that most of them liked me and Josh right off the bat, and they were pretty sad to see us go, honestly. So that was one of the main new beliefs that I had. Some of the ups and downs of tech clubs, mostly ups, but kind of like I just said, it was cool how quick these relationships were made. They were obviously pretty powerful. It was awesome to finally get some field experience. I guess my only advice for the program coordinators would be maybe spend some time talking about how technology can be bad in the classroom too, mostly if there's too much of it. But yeah, other than that, great experience.